Hi, this is Amanda with an important update about the desert. Is it possible for a desert to be cold? Can plants really grow in the desert? How do animals live in such a hot environment? How much of the earth is desert? Let's go to a real desert and ask some interesting creatures and plants what their life is all about. Miss Cactus, would you allow me to interview you?
Why, yes, I will, y'all.
How much of the earth is covered with desert?
Why, darling, the earth is covered by over 1/5 by desert.
What has the hottest temperature recorded and where?
Why, that is so easy as pumpkin pie. 137 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, California.
What is the coldest recorded temperature and where?
Why, Sugar Plum, it was -40 degrees Fahrenheit in the Gobi Desert in Asia.
What is the normal amount of rain you see in the desert? And Miss Cactus.
Why, darling, you can just call me Cece. I know for a fact that the desert gets 3 to 6 inches of rain a year. Doesn't that just beat all?
This is an interesting fact, Cece. In Ohio, we get about 37 inches of rain a year. What a difference. Cece, how did you adapt to the hot, cold, dry environment?
Why, Sugar, I grow close to the ground, and I can store water for long periods of time. My roots spread out so I can get the most amount of water I can. Mesquite, a very dear friend of mine, grows roots 90 feet down in the soil to find water. But we both have to watch out for Mr. Lizard. Eek! Here he comes!
Thank you, Cece, for all your useful information on the desert. Let's talk to Mr. Lizard now. Mr. Lizard, would you mind answering a few questions for the public?
I guess so, but make it snappy. I have places to be.
What do you do during the day?
During the day, you say. Do you have a hole in your head? I do not come out in the heat of the day. I burrow under the sand to get away from the heat. I only come out at night. Everyone knows that I am nocturnal.
Interesting. How do you adapt to the environment?
My skin is rough, so I do not lose water that way.
How do you get water?
I get most of my water from eating plants, like Cece. Listen, I have to get some water. Hey, Cece!
Thank you, Mr. Lizard, for the information. Looks like the desert is tough to survive in, and everyone we interviewed has in some way adapted to the harsh environment. Thank you. Good night.